Hey travellers! This week we're exploring a city that sits across two continents and is steeped in fascinating history, Istanbul. Istanbul is both a thriving city full of life and character and a journey into the past. Get ready to wander through the winding streets in search of incredible cultural gems and to admire the stunning architecture. From ancient Byzantium to the Ottoman Empire, Istanbul's rich past is everywhere you look. The historic areas of Istanbul are a group of sites within Istanbul that were added to the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1985. This video is the tip of the iceberg, with the city being full of incredible history and sights. Come along while we check out some key historical highlights in this Turkish cultural and historical hub. Our first stop is the amazing Hagia Sophia. This place has had quite a journey. Built as a cathedral in 537 AD, it was the biggest building in the world at the time. This place has seen it all, empires rising and falling, and different faiths coming and going. The external design is mind-blowing, but wait until you see the awe-inspiring interior. Inside, you'll see domes with stunning Byzantine mosaics. These colourful designs tell stories from a long-gone era, capturing the spirit of Byzantine art. It was a cathedral for almost 1,000 years before becoming a mosque in 1453. This change shows how the region's culture and power shifted over time. Now it's also a museum, showing off its layered history. It's a symbol of coexistence and the region's transformation over time. The Islamic calligraphy from its mosque days blends beautifully with the Christian art, creating a unique mix. I recommend opting for an audio tour in order to find context in the beauty around you. Next, let's head to the heart of the Ottoman Empire, Topkapi Palace. This place was home to the Ottoman sultans for centuries. Imagine the history, the feasts, and the politics that happened here. Today, we can explore its grand chambers, walk through its peaceful courtyards, and feel like true sultans ourselves. Check out the treasury for some of the most stunning jewels and artifacts. And don't miss the famous Topkapi dagger, a curved dagger studded with emeralds, known as a jambia. It was commissioned by Ottoman Sultan Mahmud I in 1746 as a gift to the Shah of Persia. This emerald-encrusted dagger is like something out of a storybook. The complex is sprawling and takes the better part of a day to explore. With a seemingly never-ending number of rooms to see, including art galleries, museums and more, you'll resurface with a greater understanding of life as an Ottoman Sultan. There is also a stunning view of the Bosphorus River and the Asian side of Istanbul from the palace, a great place to come up for air during your busy day. No wonder it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's packed with history, beauty and culture. Time to head into the cool, mysterious depths of Istanbul's Basilica Cistern, built in 532 AD. This place was once a crucial water reservoir, hidden beneath the bustling streets. It spans almost 10,000 square meters and holds a ludicrous 80,000 cubic meters of water. Walking through the dimly lit paths, you'll see 336 ancient columns fading into the darkness. It's like stepping into another world. There have even been some notable movies filmed here, including a James Bond flick. Columns in the cistern were taken from all over the region, each sporting its own unique design representative of where it came from. But the real highlights here are the Medusa heads, one turned on its side and the other upside down. These ancient sculptures, used as column bases, spark curiosity as to their purpose. Was it an intentional and superstitious choice? Or did they just figure nobody would ever see as they're underground? You decide. Now let's head over to the stunning and impressive Blue Mosque, built between 1609 to 1616 under the rule of Sultan Ahmed I. It's so called because of the over 20,000 beautiful blue handmade ceramic Iznik tiles inside. When you walk in, look up at the dome. Its gorgeous hues are reminiscent of the sky. The domes and walls are full of stunning patterns and captivating calligraphy. The mosque features around 260 stained glass windows, and the extravagant chandeliers hold ostrich eggs to keep away spiders. Outside, you'll see 6 tall minarets, showing off the mosque's grandeur. Legend has it that the 6 minarets are a result of a misunderstanding where the architect misheard the Turkish word for gold as the word for 6. This caused a lot of controversy at the time, due to the only other mosque with 6 minarets being the Prophet's mosque in Mecca. The Sultan overcame this by commissioning a 7th to be added in Mecca. The Blue Mosque isn't just a pretty tourist destination, it's an active mosque where people come to pray. Make sure to be respectful on your visit and appreciate not just the exquisite designs, but what the mosque represents to those who pray here. The Galata Tower. This 9-floor old stone tower has been here since 1348, watching over Istanbul through all its changes, from the Byzantine era to the Ottoman Empire and now the modern city. These days, it's a museum and exhibition space and is accessible for visitors. As you climb the stairs, think about the watchmen who used to patrol here, keeping an eye on the city below. The tower was also used as a fire detection tower to spot constellations, and even at one stage for housing prisoners. The view from the top is worth the climb for the amazing panorama that stretches out before you. From up here, you can see out over the sprawling Istanbul, each neighbourhood with its own charm and unique vibe. You can spot the Bosphorus Strait, the Golden Horn, countless minarets, and domes. The waterways are like the city's lifelines, full of activity. There's a legend that Hezarfen Ahmed Çelebi, an Ottoman scientist and aviator, flew from here across the Bosphorus. He achieved this by fashioning bird-like wings and throwing himself into the wind, lasting a recorded 3,558 meters. Whether the legend is true or not, the Galata Tower gives you an unforgettable view of Istanbul and a glimpse into the history of the Ottoman Empire. Welcome to the Grand Bazaar, one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world. The bazaar was built almost 600 years ago, commissioned by Sultan Fatih, in order to raise income for the Hagia Sophia. This vibrant maze of shops and stalls is a treasure trove of the quintessentially Turkish wonders. Here, you can find everything from aromatic spices and luxurious textiles to exquisite jewellery and intriguing antiques. Make sure to try some of the Turkish delight and other delicious local treats. The atmosphere is electric, with the sounds of haggling merchants and the sense of exotic goods filling the air. This hugely impressive market boasts over 61 covered streets, over 4,000 shops, and a total area of 30,700 square meters. It attracted almost 100 million visitors in 2023, with the number growing year after year. It's a place that invites you to explore, to discover, and to immerse yourself in the rich cultural heritage of this incredible city. Our journey through Istanbul's historical gems is wrapping up. Thank you for taking a moment to soak in the history of this interesting region. Istanbul, with its mix of cultures and traditions, has so much to offer, where continents meet and empires have come and gone. The city has left its mark on the world. From the stunning Hagia Sophia, a marvel of architecture, to the beauty of the Blue Mosque with its intricately decorated domes and towering minarets. Istanbul is truly captivating. There's no doubt this historical city should be on your travel list. Don't just take my word for it, come see for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. We've got so many more stories to share and places to explore. See you next week.